Hi, I'm Pat Carter, Technical Trainer for IC Realtime. Welcome to our training series. Today we're going to talk about our flagship analog recorder, the Flex DVR. Flex DVR brings a lot to the table when it comes to integration. It's one of our primary integration recorders, as well as some really great resources when it comes to analog recording. It's starting the first quarter of 2015. The Flex 4, 8, and 16 are now available as hybrids as well. We're going to open up the box and go through some of the accessories. I'm going to show you some of the ports and the connectivity, and later on in another series we're going to talk about the menu and configuration. Let's begin. First thing you'll notice when you open the box is the accessory pack. The accessory pack is essentially all the tools that you're going to need besides the recorder to get it connected. As we open it up, the first thing you'll notice is that there are plenty of extra SATA cables. The SATA cables are if you decide you want to add additional hard drives later on. And it's great to have several of them in the arsenal. This particular unit has 8 SATA ports on board, so you can add up to 8 hard drives later on down the line. You'll also notice this really cool certificate. Every one of our units is built to suit, meaning when you place your order, it's being built that day. Part of that process is actually registering it with our DDNS service. So adding the unit to the DDNS is a snap. You'll also notice the remote control comes with every single unit. This is handy for toggling between screens. If you want to go to an 8-channel view or a 4-channel view, very easy to do through the remote control. We don't really recommend configuring the unit with the remote control, although it can be done. You'll notice an extra accessory pack. This comes along with your hard drives. You'll notice there's extra mounts. In fact, in this case, we have wing mounts to mount this unit to a rack. It also comes with extra screws, again, if you want to add more hard drives. Everything you need is right here in the package. Of course, more rails. Your power cable. All of our Flex recorders are a standard AC adapter. You plug the power into the back of the recorder, what we'll show you here in a second. The other part into your battery backup or UPS, and you're ready to go. Many of our units come with an HDMI cable as well. You may want to use your own if you're using the HDMI out to your monitor or televisions within the location, but it's good to know you have one here. All of our units come with a patch cable. The patch cable is what connects the recorder to your network, either through a wall outlet in a corporate environment or directly to the switch, hub, or router in most environments. This is the audio dongle. We're going to talk about that in great detail here in a minute when we get to connectivity. Most of our recorders, we realize there's only so much real estate on the back of the unit. This unit has 8 B and C connectors on it. It is a Flex 8, and the additional audio is going to come off this audio dongle. We find that it makes life a lot easier for you when you're trying to connect everything, and we realize that a lot of installers are like myself with great big sausage fingers, and you don't want to toggle around with those. So the audio dongle is a great piece. A standard USB mouse comes with all of our units as well. I strongly recommend that your engineers stop by and pick one up somewhere. It's a regular A mouse. In fact, we get a lot of questions about wireless mice. All of our recorders do have controllers for Logitech or Microsoft wireless mice, so if you'd rather use a wireless mouse, that's fine. I can tell you when my son comes home from college, my mouse off the recorder always disappears. So make sure you have extras with you. It's always a good habit as an installer to have 2 or 3 in the back of your truck. You can always resell those to your client, because it is the easiest way to navigate around the recorder. All of our units come with an instructional disc. This is the how-to manual. This is the user guide. It's also available on our website, icrealtime.com, under support. But it really will come in handy if you need just basic support, how to set up guides. They're all right here. You'll also notice that most of our units come with extra bags. The idea behind that is if you want to reseal the bag to ship it out to your clients, a lot of our dealers do that. They'll break the seal when they get it, they'll make sure everything is intact, and they'll go ahead and wrap it back up. So keep an eye on these bags. They come in very handy, again, if you want to reseal the unit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the recorder now. I'm going to put this back away. You'll notice that all of our recorders come packed in foam, obviously for the protection of the device. If you notice anything wrong with the box itself or the foam packing, please notify us right away. Our RMA department does a great job of getting advanced replacements out. If you have any kind of question regarding the unit, you can certainly reach out to them right away if there's any kind of damage in the packaging. You'll notice, of course, the seal is broken on the recorders because we do build them to suit. So a lot of times you'll get your recorder and it just won't have, it'll have an open bag on it. That's okay, that's just fine. And here it is. This is our Flex Analog DVR. You'll notice the new bezel. In 2015, we launched a flat bezel at the request of many of our installers who are putting these in rack systems. So you'll notice there's no more DVD burner. Everything is primarily done through the USB. That's kind of a trend in the industry. You're not seeing a lot of DVD because of the fact that our video files are getting so much larger. So USB certainly tends to accommodate that larger size file a lot better. You'll notice the front of the unit does have an LED indicator. When you power it up, it will show you that it has activity. And of course, there's a USB port in the front, which you can certainly use for either your mouse or for your USB device. Let's take a look at the back. Like any other analog unit, the first thing you're going to notice, of course, are BNC connectors across the top. So all of your cameras, your BNC connectors will plug directly into the recorder. On the far side, you'll see your power button and, of course, your power plug. This is your power supply fan. This is the dongle that goes with that audio cable. So it may look like nothing else you have there, and that's why. It actually goes to your audio cable. So you'll plug your audio there, and that's where your audio inputs will begin. You'll notice the green connectors. These are Phoenix connectors. They're used for alarm contacts, alarm in and out. You'll notice that they're marked normally open or normally closed. When you're using the recorder as an alarm initiating device, these come in very handy. On the far side, you'll notice two connectors, one that says A and one that says B. These are your 485 connectors. So all of your PTZ cameras, for example, will run 485 back to the home run, back to the recorder. This is where you'll connect them all. Underneath that, you see there are two NICs. This unit has 2 gigabit network cards built into it. Pretty impressive. USB, VGA, HDMI. Also, this unit has 2 HDMI outputs. You can certainly use one at the head unit for your control and have another one run out to your television station or your television unit. Go back to the faceplate, and again, this is our Flex unit for 2015. It's referred to often here as version 3, and that will be their hybrid unit. It'll have your analog connections as well as the ability to access IP cameras as well. Thank you so much for your time. Again, I'm Pat Carter, the technical trainer here at IC Realtime, and we'll see you for the next one.